President Trump lost New Jersey in 2020 by like 16 points, and then lost it in 2024 by just under 6 points. So like a 10-point improvement in one presidential cycle is astronomical, right? And the right after election day, there was some sort of discussion about how the improved results for the president in the greater New York City area, including New Jersey, was the result of like Dem turnout drop off. But like as more and more mail ballots were counted, that became less and less true. But it's a huge factor in New Jersey, right? And so, every single ad in the 2021 gubernatorial election that the Democrats ran was trying to paint our 2021 nominee as Jack Ciattarelli as Donald Trump, in New Jersey, right? And so I don't think they're going to do that this time around because the president did so much better. And what our nominee needs to do in 2025 is, of course, get the Trump folks and then get a small but real amount of people who voted for Kamala Harris in the presidential race to vote for themselves in the 2025 general election. And it's eminently doable because in 2021, our 2021 gubernatorial nominee Ciattarelli lost by 3 right after Trump was losing by 16, right? So outperformed Trump by about 13 points. If our nominee outperforms Trump by 13 points in 2025, we're going to win in a landslide. And so, I'm not predicting that, but certainly, we can dare to dream. So the improvement in President Trump's popularity will not only change like sort of the issue matrix that we're talking about for the final few months of this campaign, but just like, a rising tide lifts all ships, right? The Republican brand is better as a result of President Trump's actions last cycle. And then on the Newark mayor getting arrested, I think that's more of an impact on the Dem primary. The Dem primary is a mess. There's like 100 candidates running. The establishment lane is fractured. The progressive lane is fractured. It's a bit of a mess to kind of sort it all out, and they're killing themselves on it, and probably to our benefit or the Republican benefit in the general election. But if anything, I think it just continues to hammer home the point that President Trump and Republicans made in 2024 that the Democrat Party is absolutely out of control. They've lost their minds. And we've seen in the last, 5 months here, like as President Trump's popularity has, sort of fluctuated, like the Dem popularity stays mired in like the low 20s, which is catastrophic. It is the albatross around their neck going into the 2025 elections. And whether it's New Jersey, Virginia, or beyond, that'll be a factor in the general election.